Yes, it's me, Market Vendor here again today. Well, short and sweet it's going to be today because I want to pay tribute to Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostic. Now, I don't know how you just measure who is the best Minister of Health of all time, but certainly you would have to agree that Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostic has been nothing short of outstanding as a Minister of the government and of the Crown. Absolutely outstanding. So we will miss Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostic because he says he is not going back into active politics at the end of this term. Now, he would have been serving for more than 2 terms though, or 2 terms in the current parliament. And the gentleman say tired, he need a break, he got to spend some time with the family. He is given 43 years of public service between the army and serving the people of Bridgetown and the people of Barbados. When you see me, Market Vendor, that is a long time, huh? That is a long time to be in the trenches. But not only a long time with distinction to rise to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel and to be respected by the people in the military and then by the people of Barbados. You know, the thing about Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostic is that, you know, he just come across as a man who is very warm, very caring, very sincere. Even the leader of the opposition has spoken glowingly about Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostic. And if ever there was a time for a man to shine and to rise up, it was during this time of COVID. And even though it ain't over, you have to say, thank goodness there was a leader like Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostic, calm and reassuring at all times. So, Colonel, we are very sorry to see you go. And we still hope that you will continue, as you said, to serve in some capacity. I'm only a market vendor, and I really got the pull inside, you know, the inner circle. But what I want to say is this here. If it was me, Market Vendor, you would have to be going, assuming that my party win again, you know, if I was the Prime Minister, I would have to then decide that I am going to send you to someplace important, like the United Nations or London, one of the plum positions, because I believe not only have you been diplomatic, you have shown diplomacy at the highest level, you have been courteous, you've been respectful, and yet you have been out there on the front lines doing what it is you have to do. I don't think there's a right-thinking Bajan that would disagree with Market today, who would say to me otherwise than that you have been truly an outstanding public servant, an outstanding politician, and a statesman too as well. And wherever you go, whenever we think of you, there is one phrase I will never forget: no retreat, no surrender. At the height of the COVID last year, you made that very clear. No retreat, no surrender. You have not surrendered. You have stood tall in the face of this pandemic that has swept the world and given us hope. Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostic, your record is one to be proud of. I am a Market Vendor and I'm gone for now. You have a blessed and a wonderful day. No retreat, no surrender. Market gone for now. Yeah.